Good morning, everybody. Purpose of this video is to show you this little camping stove, backpacking stove. It folds flat. It's made by Everlight, and I picked it up at Bass Pro several years ago, back when I was still able to hike. Thought I'd do a little video, show you how easy it is to boil 16 ounces of water, or 1 cup of water. You can see I've got, it's up to the 16 mark there. So there is water in it. This may not be as fast and as cool as those propane stoves, but it works very well. Now, as my light source today, I'm going to use, or starting source today, I'm going to use my favorite. It's absolutely my favorite. Cotton ball, Vaseline. You just cannot go wrong with cotton ball and Vaseline. As you can see, she's lit now. Go ahead and get that going. This stove will burn just about, it burns very efficient. Just get small twigs, stuff them in here. One rule of thumb I've learned, and I'm collecting wood and I'm out camping, hiking. Actually, it's been a while since I've been able to do that. A few years. When you get wood, when you're gathering wood for a fire at night, if you're out just bush style backpacking, and you're going to be collecting wood, if you're actually going to need it to stay warm, whatever you get, look at it and then double it. So real quickly, you might can tell that the fire is coming up just off of those. So I just put this on. The time on my about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So let's see how long it takes before we get to boiling water. This little stove, so I got it at the Bass Pro Shop, comes in this, it folds up flat. They didn't show me putting it together. I mean, it's pretty common sense. If you can't figure that out, you most certainly don't need to be out trying to survive in the woods. But on this little stove, I've cooked entire meals just because. Take a big frying pan, cook big pieces of ham on it, eggs. You can always tell the difference when something's cooked over an open fire like this. Always tell the difference. I'm already starting to see some bubbles. Ooh, it's getting hot. This is very similar to the stove that I showed you, the rocket stove I showed you several weeks ago. I built out of bricks. Works on the same principle, except this is really small, lightweight. You don't have to carry any fuel source with you because all you need is those sticks and twigs like this. I mean, see the size I'm using? Smaller than my finger. It may not be as fast as those fancy jobs that you see some people using. But at the end of the day, you're trying to enjoy yourself out in nature. So you're out there, you're just taking your time, enjoying it. I enjoy doing it out in my backyard. Get to sit here, play with my dog, talk to y'all, ponder the day's events. Think about the way of the world right now. Sometimes I just don't pay any attention at all. I'll just do something like this and just be mesmerized by the fire. Especially when it cools off and I have the fire pit out. I'll be doing some fire pit shows here when it gets a little bit cooler. I'm not going to do it when it's 95 degrees outside and the bugs can't fly because of the humidity. I swear I can catch a hummingbird. It's so thick. This air is so thick. Oh yeah, we're getting some good bubbles now. It ain't that rolling boil. It's definitely getting there. So we started at 320 and it's been 3.5 minutes. So 3.5 minutes and we're getting real close. All with something that's super lightweight. I didn't have to carry any extra fuel with. Didn't have to carry anything extra except this little stove. It's extremely lightweight as well. I wish I could remember how much it weighs so I could tell you. And I just don't remember the price either. But with all the coals that's in here right now, I don't think I'm going to need any other twigs. But I have a big bucket of them if I need it. I think Mr. Alaska Prepper did one the other day using Jetboil. Whole great big system. Takes up a lot of space. So if you're backpacking and you're wanting to save on weight and space, something like this, got your fuel source, cotton balls, and a lighter. I keep those in my Altoids tin here. I keep that in a, it's an old-fashioned butt pack or sling bag. Old style military. I want to say it's Korean War just because the type of fasteners that are on it, but don't quote me on it. I don't even have it out here to show you. But the fasteners are kind of like a stick pointing up, and well, I'm not going to do that, but you see what I'm getting at. So we're coming to a slow boil now. I'm not going to stop my timer until I see a rolling boil. And then I will show you the water boiling. I burnt the piss out of myself. Oh yeah. Now at this point the water's actually pretty close to safe to drink. but I would love to go ahead and take it to the regular full boil and let it boil for at least a minute. You actually only have to kiss the boiling point, but you still run the risk. There we go. Just need a few more twigs. And y'all saw how few twigs I had out here. Not an awful lot. There we go. Looking good. Now this is not going to be your fastest method. I'm up to, let's see, 7 minutes. And my water is boiling. 7 minutes. And you get this. That's 7 minutes. Not too bad. For a flat stove, the only fuel source that I needed were some twigs. Let this boil for a minute. This water be safe to drink. Let it cool down. Or make you some tea. Now we have a rolling boil. Look at that. 1 cup of water. Yeah, 1 cup of water. Rolling boil. Not too shabby for something this simple. Alrighty, folks. Well, I don't remember if I've told this joke or not, but what does a politician give his kid for his birthday? Answer: your kid's bike. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again later.